off, keep the hustle moving. Wanna see you be what you want it to be, prove it. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody. And you say you wanna be somebody. And you say you wanna be somebody. And you say you wanna be somebody.
Show me an opening in the clouds, and I'll take it. Yeah, reminding myself to just let go. Don't wonder how far I can fall. Don't look down, never fade out. And I just wanna be someone and never fall behind again. Just keep on moving on. Never look down, never fade out. Never fade out. Oh, 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 shooting through the clouds. I know it's alright. It's alright. Heavens are the limit now. Let's fly just one more night. One more night. Don't look down.
Are you searching for a better Counter-Strike experience all in one place? Compete for over $1 million in PUG and League prizes, all on one platform. Track and share your performance with our advanced stats pages. Frag out and rank up on the industry-leading anti-cheat. Sign up for ESEA today.
This is game fuel. It's domination in a can. Oh, tastes like loser tears.
New Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.
Hello everyone and welcome to another day of the Mountain Dew League. My name is Vearless and I am your caster for today. Today we will be seeing XCOM AGO against Illuminar. And this is a very exciting match. Actually, Illuminar here just rolled out of a match against Crazy, which is actually quite crazy. they actually, unfortunately, just lost. They played Nuke against Kayzr. It was 16-13. It was so close, but after they tied up against each other at 13-13, Kayzr just went for the win and took it away from them. Maybe quite unexpected that Illuminar made it that close against Kayzr. But I've just read some Twitter, and Kayzr said that they weren't really prepared on Duke, and that explains their, I would say, semi-bad performance. And, well, Illuminar here got themselves a nice warm-up game before now facing off against AGO here. Yeah, so let me introduce the teams here for everyone. On the Illuminar side, we've got MHL. Wait, are the names correct? Yeah, sorry. AGO, or AGO side, we've got MHL, Groovy, Sydney Furlan, and this is an interesting name I haven't seen before. It's, I think, Mini Rocks, or, wow, interesting. It's actually my first time seeing this name up in the team. Because if I was correctly by HLTV, official lineup would have been with Lehman, but unless that is Lehman, yeah. So right now, on the Illuminar side, we've got... Oh, now I see the problem. All the teams are mixed up. But they're now correct, as I think we are actually gonna start. Yes, Lau. Well, let's do a proper introduction right now. Illuminar side, we've got Innocent Reeds, Mono, Stomp, and Oscarish. And on the AGO side, we got Lehman, of course. That was what I was missing, but something went wrong. MHL, Ruby, and Sydney, and Furlan. And look at this. The first blood has been shed. It's the knife round, everyone. And it turned into a 2v1. And Illuminar take it away. Which means they can decide on which side they want to start in. Well, Train is quite CT-sided. And they do indeed switch, which is quite common. You know, if you get those first rounds on the CT side, you got an idea on, you know, how the opponent tries to play, you know, what to aim for in the second half. So here we go. It looks for quite a split here. Maybe Ruby and Sydney try to go for Pop Dog, and it does quite look like it actually. Alright, now the other three of the AGO side are peeking towards Ivy, but they spotted a CT over here, so they wanted to take the pace down a little bit. Now don't overstep. I know it's only the pistol round, but hey. And now they're slowly actually making their way towards B. Groovy here is already up into brown holes, holding the angle. Bomb is being dropped, and now together, slowly but surely, they will go towards that B bomb site. Well, there is actually a smoke and a flashbang that will help them out with their execute. And now Lehman spots Stomp on top of the train, and now it's just a whole train past. Lehman spots another player, and he is just getting away with all the kills here. Now it's the retaker 2-on-3, and this is quite hard. You know, they got no util, no kit, so you gotta be quick here if you are Illuminar. Vincent is running up the train, gets a nice headshot here, and Oscarish as well, and now that leaves just Furlan on the bomb side, and they actually get him. It was quite scary. They were quite far behind, but in the end they did make it work with the nice one taps. And here comes the defuse. So first round will go to Illuminar. So I hope that Illuminar isn't too shaken up by that last game against Kayzr. They did in the end lose, but again, hey, it's against a well-known team that sure performs really good. And actually, EGO here, they also played today. Oh, look at this stomp here. Great scout shot and just instantly deletes MHL in a main. Innocent already pushed up to see if there's another player, but there is not. And slowly, we see actually a nice boost coming in up top of the smoke, and I think Oscarish did spot him, unless he's really blind. And right now, the CT's got a feeling there might be someone towards B, but nope, there isn't. But it's quite smart, you know, that Nate does push any of the T's back that might have been coming towards the side. And here Oscarish spots the feet through the smoke. Gets a nice kill onto Verlin. Well, there was a flashbang from a teammate. Didn't do much except blind his teammate. But right now, look at this. They're hiding in the smoke and they're gonna push out. And now Oscarish actually spotted the player towards Ivy, which means, and actually it rotates. Well, okay, rotates do come in. And now it's Kruby on the side. He does it alone. How long can he keep this for? That is the question. There's a flashbang coming in from Oscarish. Doesn't do that much. But now they're already on the bomb. Kruby didn't even realize, and he was looking the wrong way. And yeah, that means the defuse will come in from Illuminar. In the beginning, it was a nice try. They did get the bomb plant, and I think that was exactly their goal for this second round. Which means they can surely buy some rifles here. Not much util. And we actually see Mac 10, and for MHL, a CZ coming up. But in this case, you know, you're giving away 2 rounds here for the CTs. This can become quite dangerous. Ooh, flash coming in, and the CTs are gonna play quite aggressive here towards Flannels. And look at this, Stomp gets a second here, almost gets a third. But he did really well. He saved that SMG, and he thought, I might as well just use it. And Reeds now follows it up with great shots in Pop Dog. Yeah, and again, this round was quite crucial. EGO was expecting to maybe take this round away. They were forcing up. Oh, but it's all falling apart now. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, slowly the money is building up here for Illuminar. But everything can turn around. We've seen it last week as well with Virtus Pro. They had pretty much all of the game until like their 14th round, and then it just turned. And oh, nice block here coming in from Kruby. He doesn't really care. Oh, nice read from Oscarish. There has been always, almost every round, 2 teams pushing. Oh, and now he actually looks away, and that was perfect timing. He could get the kill here, and he spots another one, and that's number 3 for Oscarish. Yeah, I mean, Verlin here will get the bomb down. That's good for them. Rotations will have to come in, but this should still be the round. Ooh, Stomp here misses his shot, but he will follow it up, you know. He will get the second one. Alright. Well, Oscarish did do quite some damage. And Sydney is now gone off the server. And it's 4-0 for Illuminar. Yeah, well, another buy round coming up here from AGO. This is it. They need to step up the game, get them kills in, and make sure that They lose their weapons. They can't build their economy anymore, and they finally win a round. Oh, Stomp with a good positioning. MHL wasn't really ready for that. Actually, that nade does some damage onto Reed here, but it's not enough to get a kill. Vearless now picks up the up from his teammates, and he will retreat. Picking up the bomb. And, well, again, pace turned down a little bit. But so far, it doesn't really seem to be working from AGO. If I were to be AGO right now, maybe go for a more faster pace, take Illuminar off guard, but all the slow peaks and just waiting and hoping that Illuminar would peak is not working out. Because they are not doing it. They know probably how they play. And yeah, well, here comes the execute once again, and oh, that molly is gonna take so much time away from them. They will just have to run, and if there is just 1 or 2 kills coming in, it's pretty much done. And here is Stomp, yet another again, beautifully with that up. They're now on the side, but there's only 20 seconds. This is getting so dangerous. Well, okay, Lehman gets a kill here, but it's only 13 HP. Only with 3 teammates alive, they will have to do it. Bomb does go down. That's at least something, but if you're AGO here, you need to win this round. Okay, slowly, Vearless and Sydney are doing the work here. Reeds does flank, and they're kind of getting sandwiched. Oh, what a great transfer here from Reeds. Oh, what beautiful! Oh, so beautiful he did that, and that means this is another round for Illuminar. It's sad to see. I thought they almost had it, but it was great positioning from him. He came from Brownells, and that was perfect because they were so focused on the towards the connector area. Yeah, look at this. Oscarish is popping off with 8 kills already, only 1 death. Sadly, MHL here still stuck on 0 kills. He needs to step up. Hopefully, he will do some damage now with the ARP. So far, it hasn't been going too great. Oh no, and he gets picked off once again. Oh, Innocent hears the footsteps behind the smoke, but to spray through it does some damage. Hits a Vearless. Meanwhile, it's quite quiet on B. Almost everyone is over at the A bomb side, and the smoke fades. Ooh, actually, Reeds got spotted or heard by the people in Pop Dog. Yeah, now it's just pretty much a trade-off game. You know, every time a CT player spots a T, immediately another teammate spots that player again, and they just trade off each other. And now, good picking from Lehman. It was nicely checking the angle, but he won't check this one. And right now it's a 3-on-1. This is very hard for Sydney. Question is, okay, I was about to say, will he go for it or save? The money is low, but now that he got the kill, he actually spotted another CT. We'll throw the smoke up and run back. He will go towards B, but he has to be quick. And Mono is so ready for this position. He won't expect it, and he just walks straight into his crosshair. Yeah, that's the issue when there is low in time and everything is just running out. Everything is falling apart. And there's a timer now coming in for AGO. And this is tough, because pretty much everything they've been doing so far hasn't been working out. MHL with that ARP had no impact so far. And that's really sad to see. Every time you get picked off in a main, so he should either pick up another position or just not play the ARP, because it's actually costing them so much money at this point. It could be that you're not feeling your game. That's quite sad, but in the contrast, look at this. Oscarish already on 9 kills. Actually, all of the players are doing great work here, and they're trading so well of one another. So right now, what will be different this time from AGO? Actually, Flash coming in towards B, but it's maybe just gonna be to fake a player and keep the players towards B sides. Well, already quite some util being used here over at the other side. Another nade coming in now, this time from Oscarish. Alright. Yeah, and this will be sad. Just Deagles and a CZ. And oh, everyone's going to be falling once again. They can't even pick money players up, and that's quite sad. Well, okay, Lehman here. Does some work now with the Deagle, I was just about to say. But Stomp here, once again, did AWP works so good for him. He's feeling his game. And even though that was quite an easy kill, we still will have to give him props. MHL is going to try that up again. Let's see where he will go. If he will try to get into that A main once again. Flashes and a molly coming in towards A main. No one is allowed to push it. And actually, this is quite smart. Innocent here is going to be pushing the back of B. And the flash was already with his teammate. And look at this. Oh, his position was so great, but the timing was off. And actually, Ruby got Innocent here, which kind of opens up the B bomb site. But the bomb hasn't been picked up yet. They still aren't quite decisive of where to go yet. That means the rotation now has come in. 2 players from the CTs on each side, and Reese, alright, he's just gonna push Pop Dog and does some damage here. And it looks like that since AGO is playing quite slowly, Illuminar is just pushing for all that info, and it seems to be working. Ooh, Groovy. Alright. He was surely expecting a player there. But Reese is also expecting someone. And look at that. He now has to bomb. This is again a round that became so much more difficult. You know, losing a player on the B-bomb side wasn't that bad. But right now, Reese has got bomb control. He gets a second player. But Furlan now onto the other side gets a CT. So suddenly it's a 2-on-2. But time is ticking away. There's nothing you can do. And that means Illuminar is now walking away with 8 rounds. Well, we do know that Train is CT-sided. But this looks like, you know, AGO is just completely being shut down. Everything they're doing is not working. But again, I haven't really seen that fast explosiveness that I've seen, for example, last week from Pro 100. Well, maybe we go here. There's quite a few to being used. And now Lehman gets a nice entry here together with MHL. Lots of smoke being used, and look at this. This is exactly what I mean. This is exactly the round I was waiting for. The explosiveness, and it works for them. It's a 5-on-2. Rotate will come will need to come in. They do have the money, and but it looks like they don't want to give away that AWP and that M4. So this makes me happy because finally AGO will pick up a round, and they will need to continue this. Maybe this playstyle will work against Illuminar, something a little bit more unpredictable and a little bit more fast-paced. Because apparently Illuminar sure is prepared for that more tactical, structured playstyle. Well, suddenly, even though they will win 8 rounds, money is quite low, especially on Oscarish. But the drop will come in, and everyone will have a gun. But for a team that has won 8 rounds in a row, the money is not that stacked. So right now, AGO is, you know, not doing exactly the same thing. Illuminar is a little bit more wary right now. Alright, smoke's coming in, a flash as well towards their main to delay the tease here a little bit. Ooh, great. Once again with that aggressive pop dog peek. And so far it works almost every single round. Yeah, and right now we have actually 3 players towards that A-bomb site. And a player already in, I think it's pop dog. So everyone can just knock them down. Yeah, and here it comes. Innocent almost gets the second kill, but he can't quite connect the shot. And now Groovy is the one to entry. But once again, all the smokes delay the pushes. Well, Lehman here gets a nice kill, but Stomp already got one of his teammates. This suddenly makes things so incredibly awkward, and now with Mono as well. Flanking from behind. Yeah, and Stompkin spotted the orb. That's it. That is the 9th round for Illuminar. They have a tendency to wait quite long during the rounds, AGO. They try and wait for a pick on a site, but it doesn't work out. It means they just will have to suddenly just go. But Illuminar pushes almost every round for information. If it's Pop Dog or Brown Holes or even Ivy, they will grab that info and know exactly where Geo is going. And yeah, that means they're gonna just walk into a site almost full of CTs. And they are prepared, they're just waiting, and as soon as they hear or see one player, they're gonna throw their mollies, they're gonna throw their smokes, delay them even more, and time is running out, and that makes, that means AGO can't check all the angles they need to check, and eventually ends up, unless they're very lucky, they just end up dying. And look at this, 3 players towards A main. I thought they were gonna rush out, but they're gonna wait just a bit once again. And Ruby is here to follow it up, maybe in Pop Dog. He is actually now jumped down. He's actually gonna walk through the smoke. Alright. Oh, and he spots a second one, and that's very important. Oscarish will try to keep that sight, and he will. It's only a 2-on-2. Oh, and he spots the third one. He already had a good idea what the last player was. No. AGO, what are you doing right now? This is quite sad. Yeah, and Oscarish now is just a beast kid. He gets the 4K onto 14 kills. And once again, the duo-op setup is really working. Stomp and Oscarish, even though they're both on the A side, it's really working. One towards Ivy, one towards main, or sometimes on the bomb train. And they together they just anchor the site, really. Yeah, and if you're... Yeah, the only round that has worked is a fast pace. Oh. That was one hell of a cheeky wallbang. Wow, Groovy is now 13 HP. I've barely seen that wallbang work, but now it actually did. And, oh, they're already spraying through the smoke, and now 3 players are incredibly low. Well, Verlin here gets first player and also takes up a second. And now suddenly 5-on-3, but look at this. There's 3 of them are so low, and it could still be very doable. Stomp now gets a kill onto Verlin, but gets tagged in the meantime. 3-on-2 now. Stomp does such great work with the AWP, but has no bullets. So AGO will get a little bit more time. Slowly it's ticking away. Ruby now on his own will still hold the site. And he will now Molotov, but will the molly hit? It will actually do the work, and Stomp will have to run away. Spots the player, will get the kill, but he won't get the defuse. So, finally, AGO has a second round on the board. That barely worked out for them. It was good that they had that molly left. Otherwise, yeah, it would. He would probably have had that kill. Stomp is incredibly here with the AWP. Does some incredible work. And as of right now, another pause. And we will go back straight into the game now. And suddenly the money is low. You know, they will have that double up setup on Stomp and Oscarish, hoping they could pull it off. Some nades and pistols on the other 3 CTs. But I wouldn't say it's very ideal in this case. You know, you're up against Kriegs, AKs, well, and the CZ. That is actually going to rush out and he will get a nice headshot. Well, good for him that he falls back. You know, you don't want to overstep. You got this player advantage. And you know, you took some money away from Illuminar. So this is a crucial round. If you still lose this round, it's pretty much done. You lost a very good shot here. I'll take in some rounds back. But so far it's good. Smoke has faded. And still, they're just holding their angles. But Illuminar does the same. And look at this. This is exactly what I mean. You know, that info push. Oscar knows there's no one Ivy, you know. That are at least not going to split onto A through Ivy. So that's one site. Or one part of the bomb site. And the whole push that you just exclude. That's not an option anymore. And that's great. So that's why they already have 3 players onto the B bomb site. And again, this is exactly what I've been talking about. Only 30 seconds on the clock. They will have to go out. And the CTs know exactly what's coming. Well, Sydney does get a first kill. But gets traded by Stomkin. They don't check the site. What is going on? Yeah, if you don't check the site, it's not very weird that they will take away that round. You know, it was a good trade in the beginning, and a good entry from the AGO side, but if you don't finish it, you won't get it. And this means Illuminar is back onto their M4s, their AUG, and AWPs, and AGO is once again on pistol round. This time, everyone from the AGO side is towards B. The player a little bit behind, and Stomp was already pushed up. They just don't care. They're gonna push everything for info at this point. I would say quite risky, but I think if he would have all the steps, he would probably go back. Great sprays in now through the smoke, and oh, there was a B hop, but Stomp still got him. And right now, yeah. It's falling apart once again. It's the 14th round. They will have some money next round through their lost bonus, but Illuminar is clearly in the advantage here. Yeah, Groovy will try and take away a gun, but he won't succeed. Oscarish will take him down. 15th round now. 12-2. Well, goodbye is quite good here from AGO, and if they don't win this round, it's looking really scary here for them. And yeah, the 2 AWPers here on the Illuminar side popping off, doing great teamwork. Actually, here, well, okay, maybe not. I was thinking, are they gonna go for it? Well, they will now. But Stomp was already pushed far up, but they will get them anyway. And this kind of opens up the A side for the first time. Oh, Furlan wanted to get the bomb down so bad, but he won't succeed. Now, and Molly will enter the bomb site, and that's actually quite close up on the bomb. He won't collect it. Oh, he needs to wait for the Molly, which buys them quite some time to position well. And now EGO is so scary. Where are all the CTs gonna come from? And Mono is not actually coming behind from A main. Will they expect this? Well, MHL sure does. And he will catch Mono. So that's at least a man advantage here from AGO. And now it's on to Innocent and Oscarish. Will they succeed to get their 13th round? Well, actually, Innocent passed the bomb site. Oh, Oscarish. Alright, nice deagle work here. But they need to get under the fuse. Lemon has spotted, and this is pretty much around here. He has no time to defuse. He will throw away his guns and die. So that's the half right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you are all thinking in the chat. If you are excited. So, I would say, is it expected that Illuminar wins this? I don't know. Officially, Illuminar is lower in the rankings currently in the Mountain Dew League than AGO. AGO is currently placed 4, below EFLgg, Tricked, and Nemiga, and Illuminar is placed 8. But it doesn't say everything, because Crazy is placed 10, and we know that Crazy is quite a good team right now, but they haven't played as many games thus far, and they've also, you know, been attending some other events, and some other teams hasn't. So, and look at this, the B push is gonna come in. Innocent already gets MHL. Ruby is now on the upper side. And gets a nice headshot here. A second one to follow it up. But Stomp here is already on the bomb side. But oh, he was waiting for his teammates. Yeah, and now it's all into Stomp. He is getting deleted. And Ruby here with a 4K. Hello. Alright. That was not bad. Nice crisp headshots here coming in. And that means, well, there's a 4th round on the board for AGO. Which they sure need. If they wouldn't have won this pistol round, it would have been so dirty. Because, you know, you can't really force up in the 2nd round if you're CT side. But they're lucky. They got themselves some M4s. Ooh, Vearless just got to push straight up. They're going to do quite a similar thing that Illuminar has done. You know, pushed for that info, but he was just pretty much rushing. Oh, the B-hop's coming in. This time it's Stomp, and the bomb will go down. Ruby isn't able to stop it. But look at this, the retake will come in, and everyone is being deleted off the site. But you know, the bomb plant is exactly what the T's needed. Now they can buy, and their buy will probably be better than AGO's. But they will still be stuck with a FAMAS and their SMG. Interesting that they have actually M4A1S instead of an M4. You know, you don't see them too often nowadays. People like to spray more instead of tap more, but yeah, some cool playstyle here. Oh, and all the mollies coming in, pushing back all the T's, down just slightly damaged. Oh, and the nades, oh, didn't quite connect, only does 8, but the molly will follow it up, making sure no one will come close. And this is great. Mono had the sound cue that there was a player there, and look at this, 3 nades, and Lemon still doesn't follow back. He wants that kill so bad, and he will just throw a nade back. It's pretty much a game of tag here, you know, who's gotta come first, and then there's another Molotov. But this time the T's know there isn't a player that close anymore. No sound cue. Yeah, now all the T's are coming back. But actually, Lemon might have heard a player just now. Yeah, and this is starting to go towards that A bomb site. And this is awkward because Mono has to come down. He will do it. Lemon was looking away and he gets the kill. And if Sydney now here will do some damage, will they know he's in pop dog? Oh, this could be great timing. If Sydney peeks now. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he waits freaking too late. Oh, that's sad. He probably did get the call to peek all together at once, but it was just sad to see that he was just waiting. But Veronique does get a kill, and it's a 2-on-2. Innocent doesn't know at least where one player is. It's towards his right. We'll get the shot here. He's only 9 HP though. Both of the T's are so low, but Sydney... Sydney? 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 Alright, pros don't fake, apparently. Yeah, that's interesting. And now the T's will need to force up maybe a tiny bit. Well, no, they can buy, they can still buy. But this is an important round, you know, this is a round where, the T's can buy, you can buy, and you need to continue the streak if you're AGO. Be prepared for their playstyles. And it's interesting because Illuminar was so aggressive on the CT side, but right now they're taking it a little bit slower, and I kind of see a similar style from, or just like AGO did. Once again, it's not working too great. Apparently teams need to play a little bit more off of one another and a little bit more aggressive maybe, and make sure their back is covered, because yeah, especially in the first half we saw too many times that the CTs could already push so far and the T's are like, oh, we're gonna go sneaky towards A, but meanwhile they already got the info that it isn't gonna be B. So, full buy, almost all the nates are up on the board. And if you look at the stats here, yeah, 20 kills here for Oscarish, 19 for Stomkin, 17 Innocents. You know, Mono is maybe a little bit behind, but still not doing bad. You know, he only died 9 times. It's perfectly fine and perfectly normal. You can't have them all. And I gotta be honest, Oscarish and Stomkin did play the A side together often and anchored it, and AGO did tend to go towards A more often. So that explains also a bit part of the kills, but of course they still would need to have hit their shots. And they did. Sydney and MHL are not doing too great. Especially MHL missed like the first 7 rounds of that first half. Missed so many crucial shots. Every time he picked up that up, it wasn't working out. Got picked off before he could even pick up a player. And that's sad. Hopefully he will have a little bit more impact. And it almost feels like this timeout is longer than a regular timeout. This might be a tactical, or technical, sorry. Let me look if there is anything going on. I don't see. So I guess we will just have to wait and see if anything is going on. Ah, here we go. Freeze time has been cancelled, which means we will jump right back into the game. 6-12 for Illuminar, but slowly AGO is fighting back. They're not giving up that easy. And this round is so important. AGO needs to win this and break back that economy. Well, it looks like quite some execution that they're planning here. Already, the smoke's popping off from both Pop Dog and towards the main area. And that's a good one. That's a smoke wall, and Ruby can't see anything. And even Lemon has some trouble, but he does still spot Mono towards the Pop Dog area. Oscarish knew where the shots were coming from and trades him off. And now there are still 3 T's on the side, but every smoke is fading. Oh, alright. So we can't quite connect the shots once again, unfortunately. Which means there is an opportunity for Innocent. But, well, they will get the bomb down right here. Oh, great from Berlin. Oh, a second one, alright. That wallbang was very spicy, I would say. Stompkin is not done yet. Ruby does spot him. And will throw his smoke. And MHL finishes it off. Means there is, once again, another round coming in from AGO. This time, the outwork does pay off. And let's see. Well, this is another full buy because of the loss bonus, incredible loss bonus coming in for our Illuminar. They didn't win a single round here on the T side, so they will have to step up their game. This is, you know, slowly getting a little bit more dangerous. You would have said, oh, easy for Illuminar if you picked up 12 rounds CT side, but AGO showed it that isn't over yet. Oh, Oscarish, smart here. They realized that they were pushing up every time, so he was ready for AGO to push up, just like he would do. So that's a great read. But do they know that Groovy is here as well? Well, apparently not. He will get Oscarish. And still, well, the T's are a little bit more hesitant. Do want to go, but they still do go towards that letter B. MHL is gonna keep them away. Flush coming in. And, oh, there's the bomb. That's very sad. And the retake does its job. It was nice to see how that flash worked. They looked away. Good timing. And once again, a timeout. Yeah, if you're Illuminar right now, you're kind of stuck. You know, money is now officially gone. You will probably have to eco, maybe buy up to 2k, and then you can buy just for sure, like next round. You know, 2 players already have the money, just not everyone. But okay, they do decide to go for the hero play. Pretty much everyone buys up to around 2k, and only Oscarish will go over it. But they hope that they will have some impact here with that, with those rifles. And beware, there is little utility to back it up. So especially if they use it early in round, which they, alright, they don't tend to do. Sometimes they do. They throw some flashes and stuff, but it seems like they want to maybe go for an execute later on and see if they can pick up something first. Oh, the run boost, but it doesn't fool Verlin. Reeds now is going to do the same thing. He will get, well, he will miss the shot the second time, but it does great damage with a nade. Smoke coming up, but he will push it, and here it comes in another kill. All the other T's now coming in towards main. Sydney heard the shots. He gets the first, but will he get the second? That's the question. Felon? Why are you looking at your teammate? Oh. Alright, well, Sydney knows for sure now where he is. And so does Verlin. He will get a nice shot. They're being shut down once again, even though, you know, the hero play didn't work out too great. But they can still buy AKs, Krieg, ARP coming out. Let's see what Storm can do. He needs to step up. He's been stuck a little bit now on this other side. Mono's worried, you know. There have been players already been picked off from that angle before. Good positioning here from Sydney on the train. Watch over the smoke. He gets a third already. Yeah, everyone is just dying one by one. It's not working out. It's they try to eliminate some angles with their smokes, but actually it's only giving HO an opportunity to pick up angles that they're not used to. So for example, that angle on top of the train, they weren't expecting them to be there already that quick, and they had nowhere to look, and they were just planning on running out, and that's a big no-go. Well, Groovy, here's a player, spots a player, will throw the money in return. Hold the players off, and make sure I was ready to back him up with the ARP. Yeah, here they go. You know, they have not much, and even the flash does pretty much nothing. They were already out. Yeah, and even though he was quite low, you know, they only lose one player. They will get the bomb down, which is good for Nico, but Lemon is here with the flank, and no, it's over once again. And suddenly, it's 11-12, getting very close here. And just like what we saw with Illuminar, we're a very dominant CT side. Groovy just now popped off 20 kills and almost tied with Oscarish, who has been stuck since pretty much the beginning of this first or the second half. It's insane to see how well they're performing on one side and not so well on the other. Yeah, we've seen it on Pro 100 versus Vertigo, or versus Virtus Pro as well. That's kind of went down the same. You know, you think Illuminar is gonna win, but they end up coming back so strongly on that CT side. AGO had this goal. They know that they needed a lot of rounds, so they were gonna do things the teams were not expecting, and of course the pistol round helped as well that they won that. Quite a lot of ult already being used early round, not gonna lie. Actually now another smoke, and that leaves just one smoke to hold something back or eliminate an angle with. This thing is ready. And that is actually their last smoke being used. Sydney does spot a player in front of a smoke. And Lemon now also spots a player towards Pop Dog. Illuminar they look like they're quite desperate at this point, you know? They want to get them trades and... Or actually, they don't trade, sorry. They want to get them kills, I was about to say. And they're... it doesn't feel like they're playing together. They're just, you know, there's a player waiting in their main, hoping to get a pick, but he's just there alone. There's no one to trade him off, and if there's a player trying to trade him off, he's way later than the first one, so they just end up peeking one by one from a different angle. Yeah. I think it's strat time here. Illuminar should maybe rush a site now. see what that does for them. Maybe they will get around, just like AGO did. No, but we see that changing around with your play style and your positioning can sure work. But again, that calculated and just slow-paced play, it's quite easy to hold that on train. You can easily pick or push for info without getting peeked instantly or being very open. Smart here from Mono that he threw the Molotov. No, actually denying any push that would have come in through the upper B, which they actually have been doing that quite a lot this round. Double nades, but won't do much. Molotov to top it up with. And they are slowly gonna see if they can push towards Ivy. Again, that smoke coming in to Pop Dog, delaying anything, and they're kind of right. There is a player up there who might have been like, well, might want to go down anytime soon, but again, with that smoke, won't happen. And finally, we see a nice good kill coming in from Stomp this half. Oh, Innocent panicked so hard. There's only 14 HP. Jumped, actually. And it's a trading game right now. Oscar Ridge open up the side for them. But there's a player already up in Con. Reads with a great peek. Finally, Illuminar will win around this half. Oh, they finally take back a round. And just at the point that it was tied, they denied that round advantage for AGO, which is good, and they sure need it. But look at this, the money is still not that bad for AGO. Sydney with 7k. Oh, that nade. Ooh, that's good damage here onto Innocent. Dash use here of the flashes on the B side. You know, one flash just instantly moves out a molly or a smoke, which is of course more valuable than a flash in that scenario. You got more flashes to use. And look at this, a smoke will already follow it up for AGO. So they know there's two players who know on B, but they both use their smokes. And as you can see, there is just one smoke to the light or deny a push. There are Molotovs, but if we look at the B bomb side, there is none. They're all onto A. But yeah, the bomb is still hesitant. But right now, 30 seconds left. They're gonna go towards A. Spamming for the smoke, and the cities know. 3 onto the side. A third one, it's quite close up in con, just in case. And Sydney is burning, alright. Sydney wanted to get into the heaven position so bad. Oh, that's perfect for Sydney. He just denied the bomb plant. And Stomkin will have to run away. Oof. Well, hello everyone. I just saw that people are coming in from the first channel. Welcome everyone. We are here with AGO versus Illuminar. Scores 13-13, and both teams had an incredible CT side so far. Actually, Illuminar was 13-2 up against AGO after the first half. But now look at this, AGO, 12-3, I'm sorry. But now they just pushed up all the way, making it a tie. And this is looking quite promising here from Illuminar with that nice opening. And actually get rid of the pistol. We got ourselves an M4 in return. And that's very favorable from... Alright. He knew there was a player behind him. So right now, the whole of the B-bomb side is coming in, and Mono spots a player behind him. So that's good. He knows there's one there. He'll throw a molly. Lemon does get him, but he's 11 HP, and they need these guns so bad. They do have some money on the team, but these rounds are too crucial. You can't lose them all. Oh, Lemon gets stomped here and the bomb will explode. Alright, MHL just gets the last two, making this round quite expensive for Illuminar. They died after time. Look at the money. Only 2 players can fall by, and the others won't. Suddenly, the Lils will have to come up, and Creeks with no armor and barely any utility. So, oh no, and Innocent also burns his half HP already. And that's so early in the round, and a need to follow it up, and some spraying as well, and Innocent is just gone. Yeah, as of right now, this round is looking in favor towards AGO. They really took a hold of that bomb site. And Oscar is just trying to see if there's anyone in Pop Dog, but so far there's not. And they're gonna go towards B. Everyone is up there, and Reeds is now up in Pop Dog in case anyone rotates. We'll hold them behind. But there's still 3 on A. This could be dangerous. Everyone will have to rotate in. Flash also popping off. Great positioning from Oscarish, but it was quite stupid that he pushed with the bomb. It was a good idea that he was going to push through the smoke and catch the people back of B off guard. But it was not so smart that he did that while having the bomb. Yeah, and AGO could win this if they continue the streak. You know, right now it's a pistol round. Unless this goes very, very bad, AGO will win this round. And there is still a chance for overtime. So this is a very, very exciting game. Not gonna lie, I think the T half for Illuminar is looking a little bit stronger than the one of AGO. They do more damage and make it harder for AGO than the other way around, I would say. But you know, if you're getting rounds as AGO, it's totally fine. And look at this, first kill coming in for MHL. Some spraying already coming in. That's a second player now gone, and Nate up on the upper side. People are burning in Molotovs, and suddenly it's turned around. Last player is now also gone. Using their flashes, they don't care. They got the money. They will save all their weapons. Nothing for Illuminar here. But they will have the money to buy. And this is do or die here for Illuminar. Very crucial round. And look at this. Stompkin barely has had any kills in the second half. I think he was like stuck on 21 or 22 at the beginning of this half. And right now he's just on 24. He only got 2 or 3 kills. We've been so fond of him the first half. He's so great with that ARP and anchoring the A site. And MHL's gonna, you know, give them a tough cookie as he does the same thing, pushing for that info up on B. Which means they can just surely and safely keep the 3 players towards A. Groovy is there on B to follow me up. We will move back into the connector area. They got a feeling where they're about to go. But there's still enough time to work with, you know? Look at this. People are already rotating back just in case. And in this case... Oh, they're gonna slow peek into Furlan. Who will get one first? Stop, actually! We'll get Furlan. He was so ready, but he jumped or just past his crosshair, and that was beautiful to watch. Stomp is now popping off. This is what I've been dying to see now. He just gets a free K. Alright. Will this turn to overtime? It's just all on to MHL and Groovy. They will need to take away this win. Oh, what a great positioning from Groovy. He will get one kill. But will they get another one? MHL, they will have to go for this. There's nothing to lose at this point. Bomb has been planted. They will have to peek together. You know, no teamwork is just going to deny the round and will make this overtime. Oh, MHL's checking in every corner, but they don't know where everyone is. They're not peeking. Of course they're not peeking. Nate's coming in. Innocent has the perfect position onto the train. He spots the first and the second. Which means it is overtime. Well, we will have to wait a little bit before the round resets. But of course, they will have loads of money in the bank during overtime, so money is not an issue. Here we go. I think the round will reset now. Yep, here we go. And it's 16k on everyone's bank. Great to see. And look at this. Double up setup now coming up for AGO. And that up again on Stomp. He is feeling confident since that last round. He had 3 kills there. And he saved it for Illuminar. Well, Lemon is here gonna do that aggressive take. He will sit there trying to pop bug, even though he will eat a nate. Oh, Oscar has a feeling that there's a play. Well, he now sure does. He will spot him. Furlan was running away too quickly. Oh, the nate to top it off with will do some damage. Not that much, but... Hey, MHL's now onto half HP. They're a player down. But Illuminar needs to take this on well. They used some util already. And they're about to use some more. Teams are quite spread out. I think they're gonna go for, you know, that split. Throwing away all the smokes and mollies here. Oh, MHL on the bomb side almost gets a second one here. They're kind of scared. Once again, time is quite running out. Lemon is here ready for anyone pushing from above. Oh, that last molly. They will have to push through it. There's otherwise no time. Yeah, and suddenly you're half HP. Well, you will get the kills. Alright. Illuminar. Will this work out for them? There's only 8 seconds on the clock. Bomb is being planted. And it's a 2-on-2. MHL is looking for the players. They know it's planted on the other side. He spots ahead. Doesn't connect the shot. Ruby's coming in for the other side. And Reed just gets him. He's stuck behind the E-box now. MHL has a feeling where he is. But there's another player he needs to be wary of. Oh, he gets stacked for the wall. Only for 8 HP though. And that means First round of OT goes to Illuminar. Yeah, if we look at the kills right now, you know, 27 onto Ruby, which is not strange to see. AGO also played today, and he went 27 and 13, which is like a KD difference of 14 in total, which was nuts. You know, of course, this is different, but again, he's on that 27 kills, performing really, really well. And having so much impact on the round as a rifler. Oh, the nade's coming in. There will be a nade in return. You know, it does equal the amount of damage. And the smoke will come out for Verlin to delay any pushes. But there's still a minute on the clock. Enough time to work with if you're Illuminar here. Stomp will for sure open up that A main area with his AWP. Oh, look at this. Together with 3 CTs up towards that Ivy side and Hell. Again, Illuminar taking a little bit a slow approach. Baiting out the util at the beginning of the round does work, but there's still enough to work with from the AGO side. You know, Molly's now making sure, look at this, the Molly forced Oscar into a different position. And the only chance he has, because there's a smoke as well, he can't go for the Esports. He will have to go in between Ola. And that's perfect. It was looking very tricky just there. You know, Illuminar was getting a little bit off guard. But luckily, the teammates here did the job well. Stomp on 28, Oscar on 26. This is an incredibly beautiful game to watch. 17 to 15. First 2 rounds have been going towards the Illuminar side, which is quite interesting. Because so far, both teams have been stronger on their CT side. And AGO was maybe taken aback a little bit from, you know, not closing the game out. Flash coming in. Okay, Verlin gets that nice shot. The flash didn't do much, but he still gets the kill. Once again, 4 CTs towards that A. Or, excuse me, now it's 3, but hey. Quite logical to rotate the player back at this point in the game. You got them on advantage. So things should be safe with just 3 players up on the site. So, even though Illuminar lose this round, they still got plenty of money to buy. But it isn't quite the case for AGO here. Well, Innocent burned a little bit. He's now on to 10 HP. Oh, and that nade will do some damage onto Stomp here. And everyone is gonna die. Finally around here from AGO. And it means they will switch their sides. Let's see if AGO can continue on the other side. And maybe Illuminar will close it out on their, I would say, stronger half. It's great to see that they're communicating a little bit better now, Illuminar. The beginning of their T side was so sloppy, they were peeking one by one. And it didn't seem like the communication was, you know, very strong. But right now, even though they still play very slow paced and it's quite risky to go out late, using already quite a lot of utility, no, it does pay off. So here we go. Actually, we don't go already. Sorry. Thought we were live. Not yet. just one more warm up. Yeah, so it's interesting to see that Illuminar is doing quite well here. You know, they lost against Kayzr less than an hour ago, and they were taken aback maybe a little bit, but they show some strong performance actually. They were, except one player, they all went negative on the last map, but that was new. It isn't, I would say, one of their best maps. It's actually a map they don't play too often. But right now, we're on train, and it's Illuminar's stronger side, 1 round advantage. Can they close this out? That is the question. Well, I think he won't go without a fight. AJ is showing some good skills here, and they are hungry to take this back. Oh, stop! Actually, Leg's innocent here. He was blinded a little bit, and Issa was jumping. That's sad. He is actually quite tagged up right now. Oh, Mono has a smart position. Just playing off that one smoke there, and he will throw a nade in return. Does, well, not that much damage. Most players were either already in front of it or behind it. And Reeds knows there's a player up there. He just only has to hold it, and the player will peek. Yeah, it's now a 5-on-3. Suddenly quite awkward, you know. You do have the money, so that's not an issue. But you want to have rounds at this point. Those rounds are so crucial. You can't afford to lose them now. Well, they do pick up one another. Oh, so smart that Reeds again. He always flanks from behind through that pop dog. And for some reason, he does it so early after the bomb plant that they're not ready for it. Yeah, right now. Oh, innocent! Nice shots here, and he will finish it off with a headshot. Making sure that the 18th round is secured. So now 18-16. They will need only one more round. Oh no! AJ burns alive, and it's suddenly very chaotic side here on A. People are trading, spamming through all the smoke, standing on top of everything, and suddenly it's all onto Mono, and this looks like AGO got themselves another round, and they're not done yet. Mono does try to make it happen, will push up, but he doesn't spot anyone, and this is getting harder by the second. Ooh, alright, nice shot here. We'll throw a smoke on the bomb, but Vernon is so ready. And Mono had no time to even check, he just wanted to get the defuse in. Won't be able to make it. So 18-17 right now, and this round could mean everything. Will it be tied up once again, go to double OT, or will Illuminar take away this win? That's the question. No, the double up setup coming in once again for Stomp King and Oscarish. They've been doing so well on the first half in the first rounds. It looked like no one could go through them. And as of right now, they're looking to go towards A, but look at this. Reed is denying everything in Pop Dog. He's such a strong player there. He always holds that angle, you know that by now, and even a single nade or a Molotov won't do anything. He will just come back after you throw all your nades and deny you. Well, they will have to work with the three of them right now. And here will come a flashbang in, hopefully to help one of his teammates out. Reed is still ready in case anyone drops down, but it won't really happen. Follow up with a smoke. They always do this, you know. They know it's around 30 seconds. They will have to push right now. And if they hear just one footstep, they throw another molly or another smoke on top of it. And that's it. That is the game here for Illuminar. They will end up here on that CT side with a score of 9-17. It was close. Or excuse me, 19-17. This game was incredibly close. And I expected actually Illuminar to take it away quite fast. But look at this. AGO shows that they still have it. They are still in this. And sadly they lose in overtime. But they put up a good performance here. Yeah. Some players sadly underperformed maybe a little bit. But luckily we saw people like Grubby playing off, and you know, the power duo Stomp and Oscarish. We had that amazing play on the A-bomb side, both of them anchoring, one towards Ivy, one towards main, deny everything, and especially if AGO had most of their strats prepared for that A-bomb side, it was getting denied, and eventually they needed those rounds. They got to overtime and they won the game. I thank you all so much for watching. My name is Vearless. It's been a pleasure casting this game. I can't wait to be back another time. Check out Vortex Entertainment. Follow these two channels, Vortex Entertainment and Vortex Entertainment 2. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Vearless_games. And I will see you guys next time.
Are you searching for a better Counter-Strike experience all in one place? Compete for over $1 million in PUG and League prizes, all on one platform. Track and share your performance with our advanced stats pages. Frag out and rank up on the industry-leading anti-cheat. Sign up for ESEA today.
This is game fuel. It's domination in a can. Oh, tastes like loser tears.
New Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.